an afternoon of championship racing with our Valley Out Timing Association go-karters. Getting the green flag and starting our heats off, we have our rookies. Out in front there, qualifying in 37.231 seconds, Stuart Acuna, kart number 11. He's followed by number 47, Clayton Hammer Jr., qualifying time of 39.552 seconds on our half-mile track. And bringing up the rear, number 22 is Chucky Suniga, qualifying time of 40.643 seconds. For the first lap completed of 12 laps in these first and second motos of competition today, our third heat of motos will have 15 laps. Stuart Acuna still maintaining a big lead out there as he pulls away from second place Clayton Hema Jr. All three of our competitors have qualified for champion points by running in 6 of the 10 races of this season. Running up on top is Stuart Acuna with a total of 9,150 points. In second place is Clayton Hema Jr., 7,175 points. And in third place is Chucky Suniga with 5,200 points. We're running for triple points today, so positions can easily change. First place per heat will be awarded 1,200 points. Only 2,000 points between first and second place, so if Clayton Hema Jr. pulls up a first, he can easily move up into first place. Stuart Acuna still running out there in first place, burning up that track. Continues to lengthen his lead over Clayton Hema Jr. And Chucky Boy is running in third. It's quite a windy day out here at Maui Raceway Park. Maui having a little bit of foul weather this week. Racers are going today for the championship of the 1985 go-kart season here on Maui. And our cross flags of the green and yellow indicate we're halfway through this first heat with our rookies. Stuart is still running out there in front. He can just coast around here now because he's definitely got the lead over Clayton Hema Jr. Coming out now for Stuart Acuna. He's got one more lap to go. Stuart making his way around the final turns at the far end. comes Stewart for that checkered flag, taking the first heat. And Clayton Emmett Jr. coming around now, take second place and pick up 900 points there. He's coming up there for that checkered flag. He picks up 675 points for third place. 5 drivers take to the field now, our rookie juniors and our juniors. Number 77, Sonny Bell in the rookie junior division, and Dustin Costa, number 47 in the front row. Number 17, Joseph Ventura taking the second row, and in back of them are Clayton Bell and Danton Acuna in the junior division. Sweeping out there in front is number 77, Sonny Bell. He had a qualifying time of 34.032 seconds. He's followed by Dustin Costa, number 47, with a qualifying time of 34.243 seconds. And then there's number 17, Joseph Ventura, with a qualifying time of 34.571 seconds. Running behind our rookie juniors are the junior division. Right up there tight is number 88, Clayton Bell, qualifying time of 34.584. And bringing up the rear of the pack is Danton Acuna, number 790, a qualifying time of 34.403. Looks like our positions remain pretty much the same. Sonny Bell out in front of Dustin Costa. Third place is Joseph Ventura, and first place in the junior division, running fourth overall, Clayton Bell. In the rookie division, out in front with 10,050 points, running first place is Dustin Costa. Second place is Sonny Bell with 7,900 points. Third place is Joseph Ventura with 7,775 points. With there being triple points today, this is going to be quite a race. Sonny Bell still maintaining first place over Dustin Costa there. Dustin looking for a place to pass, but Sonny looks like he has the pedal to the metal, holding on. In the junior division, Clayton Bell out in front with 9,425 points. And Danton Acuna is running in second place with 6,600 points. Again, all these drivers have qualified by entering at least 6 of the 10 race season. And it looks like Dustin Costa got around Sonny up there at the far end as he came by us at the start-finish line. Number 47, Dustin Costa running in first. Sonny Bell leaning into the wind there as he goes up the back stretch. It's in second place. Dustin Costa still running out there in first place. Second place is Sonny Bell. Closing up the gap, though, is Joseph Ventura, as we have just passed the halfway mark in our race. Clayton Bell running in first place for the juniors, running in fourth place overall. Dustin lengthening his lead. Sonny's pounding. Looks like the steering wheel of his kart there saying, hey, brah, go faster for me. Dustin Costa still staying out in front of the pack there, followed by Sonny Bell and Joseph Ventura. For the rookie juniors, it looked like Ventura is going to be making a try around Sonny there, and just as they go into the turns, Joseph Ventura gets around Sonny, moving into second place. Clayton Bell still running in first place for the juniors, followed by Danton Acuna. For the rookies, Dustin Costa, Joseph Ventura, and Sonny Bell running first, second, and third. For Dustin as he leads the troops around for the final lap. And looks like one of our drivers is off of the track way up there at the top end. Can't hardly see him. He's kind of lost in the bushes. Looks like it might be Sonny Bell. It's off. Okay, coming around for the checkered flag, it is Dustin Costa taking first place, and Joseph Ventura for second place for the rookies. Clayton Bell first place for the juniors. Danton Acuna will be coming around for the checkered flag to take up second place for the juniors. Looks like Sonny developed some trouble up there on the top end, coming around on that last turn. And they're pushing his kart off. Here comes Danton for the checkered flag. And now we're up to our first race for the MAC class. Number 7 out there in front is Vernon Bell. Over beside him is Craig Holstead, number 11. Number 55, Kalani Tom in the second row there, along with John Eliason, number 3. Also in our races, Danny Ranger, Kenneth Medeiros, Kalani Tom, and Serena Santos is number 65, a Wahine in this group. Setting our field after the first lap, Vernon Bell out in front, followed by Craig Holstead, and then John Eliason, then Kenneth Medeiros, Serena Santos, Kalani Tom, and bringing up the rear is Danny Ranger. Quite a field out here for the MAC class. 7 drivers out there racing for points. We're missing 2 drivers that have moved up. They have already secured first and second place overall in this division. That's Keala Tom and Jeff Baldwin. They're running in the Yamaha class. So we're going for 3rd place here in the championship of this MAC class with these drivers. Vernon Bell out there in front of the pack. One thing about Vernon, he's a drag racer. I guess he feels frustrated because he constantly fiddles with the engine the whole time he's around with that kart. The quarter mile, getting down there in a little over 8 seconds. He hasn't time to fool with anything, so I guess he feels this is just cruising out here on the track as he gets around there. He had a qualifying time of 33.028 seconds. He's still out there in the lead, followed by number 11, Craig Holstead. And in third place is Johnny Eliason, followed by number 12, Kenneth Medeiros. This is a half-mile course, and most of these drivers get around there anywhere from 33 to 36 seconds. And it looks like third place is quite a race here. Looks like Vernon Bell has pretty much claimed first place, and Greg Holstead seems to be happy in second. Just a little bit. Kenneth Medeiros running there in third place. Johnny Eliason in fourth. Serena Sanders fifth. Kalani Tom and Danny Ranger. Running at both ends. Vernon Bell out in front, followed by Greg Holstead, and then Kenneth Medeiros. Racing for third place in the championship. The only two qualifiers we have, it appears, racing the sixth race of the 10-race season is Kalani Tom and Danny Ranger. Danny Ranger with 3,336 points and Kalani with 2,568. So that's where our race is right now here in our MAC class. And they happen to be running pretty much at the back of the pack on this first heat. Vernon Bell and Greg Holstead look like they're going to do battle here. Greg looking to get around Vernon, but Vernon's out there in front, where he always likes to be, in first place. And Craig finally finds an opening and does get around Vernon. Maybe Vernon's slowing down there a little bit. Looks like he might have a little Pelican coming around up there in the upper turns. He is dropping off the pace as Craig continues to pull up a little bit. Coming down the start-finish stretch now. Vernon's still pulling with that engine, and oh, sounds like he may have lost something down here in this bottom turn. He is pulling off of the track. Vernon definitely has had some engine problems. Spun out down at the bottom end. That takes care of first place for him. So our leader is Greg Holstead. Vernon, helmet off. He must be disappointed. He led all the way for this first heat. Checkered flag as Greg Holstead takes first place. Second place goes to Kenneth Medeiros. Third place to Serena Santos. Fourth place to Johnny Eliason. Looks like fifth place is coming around to Kalani Tom. Sixth place Danny Ranger, and seventh place will go to Vernon Bell for the first heat of the MAC class. Our Yamaha class is up next. Number 28 is Doug Ward, a visitor from Honolulu, out today for the races. And next to him was Keith Veras, number 7 for the first row. The second row is 17, Tom Harper, a new driver out, and number 66, Jeff Baldwin. Running behind Jeff is Anson Silva, number 88. And it looks like behind Anson, there's a runoff between Clayton Hema Sr. and Keala Tom. The rear is brought up by Ines Kaliehu, number 23. Going out in front from the green flag, and still out there with quite a lead is Doug Ward. His qualifying time, 28.731 seconds around our half-mile track. He's out there in first place. He's followed by Keith Veras in second place. He's had a qualifying time of 30.612 seconds. And it looks like Keith may have taken that turn just a little wide. He has a little pelican. He put his hand up. And Enos lets out a little pop here as he goes into the turn. Looks like he has a little motor pelican too. Back to our positions. It looks like Tom Harper, number 17, has moved into second place. Behind Doug Ward. Running in third is Jeff Baldwin. And fourth is Anson Silva. Fifth place is a race between Keala Tom and Clayton Hema Jr. And Keith Veras, he got back into the groove again and got fired up, it looks like, and is out. He's moved from second position to the back of the pack. Ines Kaliehu did quit on the opposite side of the field, and looks like he's out of this race. And way out in front is our leader, Doug Ward, followed by Tom Harper, Jeff Baldwin, Anson Silva, and Keala and Clayton Hema Sr. Our point leader in this division, running in first place, is Ines Kaliehu. He has 7,521 points. Looks like he might lose that position if he's pulling off the track. Second place is Keith Veras with 7,090 points, and in third place is Anson with 6,825 points. Those are our three drivers that have qualified in this Yamaha class for championship points, and they're close and they're running for it today. Halfway through our first heat with our Yamis. Number 28 still way out in front of our pack, followed by Tom Harper and Jeff Baldwin running in third place, just can't seem to get around. Tom Harper there. Running in fourth place is Anson Silva. Looks like Keala can pull up here on the stretch trying to get around Clayton Hema Sr., but he just can't get it. As he goes into the turns, he falls behind. Keith Veras is running behind Keala, and that's about our field. They've just about circled our track here. And Keith makes it around Keala as he pulls up. He makes it around Clayton Hema Sr. too. Looks like Keith has got a little extra go there in his cart and is out there going for it. And just found himself a little competition here in both Tom Harper and Doug Ward, as he's not at the very front of the pack. He's running in third. First Maui driver out there. Park. to book that win going up the opposite side of the track. White flag out now. One more lap, I guess, for the white flag. Abreast there of Keala Tom, the white flag comes out. Doug Ward lapping some of our drivers here. And Doug Ward taking the checkered flag. He takes first. Keala is still down on that white lap. Here comes second place, Tom Harper. Third place, Jeff Baldwin. Fourth place, Anson Silva. Number 88 crossing that line. And I think fifth place is going to go to Keala. Enos is out, and I think Keith Veras will take sixth. Ready now for our second round of heats, leading off with our rookies. They get the green flag as they come down. Straight at us here, Chucky, Clayton, and Stewart. And it looks like Clayton Emma Jr. sweeps out there into first place, followed by Stuart Acuna and then Chucky Suniga. In our second round of heats, our slower qualifying karts with their times that have been established earlier at time trials get at the pole position so that we have an equal chance. And it looks like Stewart might be making a move on Clayton as we come down this straightaway. And Clayton still stays out there in first place, followed by Stewart. Our rookies lead off our second round of 12 laps. Once again, Stewart makes his bid and can't quite have enough power to get down that straightaway. Clayton Hema Jr. remains out there in first place. Enough to get around this pass. Moves out there in first place, getting around Clayton Hema. Clayton comes from a father and son racing team. As you heard his name mentioned up there in the Yamaha class, Clayton Hema Sr. runs there. The cross flags indicate we're halfway through this heat of the rookies. Stewart running out there, making some distance over Clayton Helma now. Picking up the action now as the white flag comes out for Stuart Acuna as he leads the pack around for the last lap here in the second heat. Stuart secured his first place position there, getting around Clayton Hema Jr. and continued to stay out front. We have a visitor from Oahu working our flags today, Art Schaller, who runs the track over on Oahu, came over to visit us for the championship, and there he is with a checkered flag for Stuart Acuna. Then taking second place in this second heat is Clayton Hema Jr. Third place will be Chucky Suniga for our rookies. Green flag is up for the second heat of our rookie juniors and our juniors. 47 is Dustin Costa and Joseph Ventura there in the front row, followed by Clayton. Coming around for that first lap. Looks like Joseph Ventura, number 17, is out there in first place. Taking over first place now is number 47, Dustin Costa, followed by Joseph Ventura, then Clayton Bell of the rookie division, then Sonny Bell. That's Clayton Bell of the junior division, and then Sonny Bell of the rookie junior division. And bringing up the rear is 790, Danton Acuna. Looks like we might have a little moisture falling here at Maui Raceway Park as cloud cover comes over. We have still quite a stiff breeze blowing across the track, and Dustin Costa still maintaining his lead, followed by Joseph Ventura, Clayton Bell, Sonny Bell, and Danton Acuna. Positions are still staying the same as we come down to the bottom turn with Dustin, Joseph, Clayton, and Sonny. Driver is still taking advantage of a little bit of a tailwind down the start-finish side of the track. And of course it turns into a headwind up the other side. Halfway through the second heat now as our green and yellow cross flags come up. Dustin Costa still out in front. Not pulling away too much from Joseph Ventura running in second place. Clayton Bell running third place overall, first place for the juniors. And then comes Sonny Bell is third place for our rookie juniors. And Danton Acuna is running second place for our juniors. Position is pretty much the same as the first heat here. And Danton Acuna really spins around this sand down here. Tires screech and pull up off of the pavement. Looks like Danton took it a little slower that time around there. He kind of got airborne on the last trip. Little bump as our drivers make this transition over the drag strip. See Sonny Bow running over there. Danton Acuna, see how he makes that transition. Yes, rear right tire comes up almost every time. Up there at the far end, looks like maybe we had a little spin out for Dustin, as looks like maybe Joseph Ventura's taken over first place as he gets the white flag. Missed that move up there at the far end, watching the drivers get around this bottom end here. Looks like Joseph Ventura's in first place, and then Clayton Bell second place overall, followed by Dustin Costa. Looks like he might be making a move there on Clayton, but has to slip back and take that third place position. Up now for the checkered flag. And it goes to Joseph Ventura as he puts up his finger. He takes number one. Second place in the rookie division will be Dustin Costa. First place in the juniors is Clayton Bow. Third place for the rookies went to Sonny, and second place for the juniors, here comes Danton. And the green flag is up, and we are racing for our second heat of the MAC class. Serena Sando sweeping out there in front, followed by Kalani Tom, and then number 5, Danny Ranger. Number 11, Greg Holstead making a pass up there on Danny Ranger, and John Eliason running there at the back of the pack. Vernon Bell isn't able to get back. He had some major pelikia in the end of the first heat. And Kenneth Medeiros is having a little go problem up there in the center of the track, unable to come up for race time. And it looks like Serena still out there in front, followed by Kalani Tom, Greg Holstead, Danny Ranger, and John Eliason. 5 drivers out now for this MAC heat. Again, 12 laps, and Kalani looks like he slipped back to third place there as Craig Holstead got around him. Serena still running out there in first place, Pouring the coals on, coming down the straightaway into this turn. Second place is Greg Olstead. Third place, Kalani Tom. Fourth place, Danny Ranger. Fifth place, Johnny Eliason. Kalani and Danny Ranger are racing there for third place championship. Looks like Kalani sitting in pretty good position this time. Serena still maintaining the lead over her male counterparts here in this second heat. Greg Olstead a little fast into the turn there. Spins out. Kalani takes over second place. And it looks like Danny Ranger moves up too as Craig has to wait and fall back. Johnny Eliason still running in fifth position. Serena Santos picked up a little bit of a lead there on that spin out by Craig and put some distance between her. Kalani running in second place here. Number 55. Craig worked his way up again to third place. And Johnny Eliason putting on the brakes as he skids around down here at this bottom turn. Serena really running this race out here in first place, holding on to it. Handling the kart well, and Greg Olstead works around Kalani, moving back up into second position. Kalani's in third, and Danny Ranger in fourth, Johnny Eliason in fifth. Halfway through our race in Serena, number 65, still running out there in front and making tracks. Second place is Greg Olstead. Third place, number 55, Kalani Tom. Danny Ranger in fourth, Johnny Eliason in fifth. Kenneth Medeiros did pull off the track, unable to start for this second heat. Out on the track. Had a little trouble with this MAC class in this second heat. But Serena is still out there in first place. Followed by Greg Olstead, Kalani Tom, and Danny Ranger. Position. She hasn't eased off though. She's still pouring it on. Greg Olstead not able to catch up. A little more distance out there between all our drivers, Kalani and Danny. And here comes the white flag. Serena. Looks like she's going to have pole to pole in this second heat. Takes it around easy for this last lap. And she makes it through the bottom end. Checkered flag. Serena Santos taking up first in the second heat, followed by Greg Olstead. Third place will go to Kalani Tom. Fourth place to Danny Ranger. Back in here now. Had a little Pelican in that first race and dropped out. He's back in for the second heat. Keith Ferris has fallen off the pace. Wasn't able to get started in time. And it looks like Jeff Baldwin has taken over the lead for this second race. And number 28, Doug Ward is in second place. Number 74, Clayton Emma in third place. Enos in fourth place. Looks like Tom Harper in fifth place. And Anson Silva gets around Kiala. Again, coming down that straightaway, looks like Ward's making a bid over Baldwin. Baldwin holds him up. Third place is Enos. Fourth place is Tom Harper now. And fifth place is Anson. Clayton Emma Jr. dropped back. Kiala bringing up the rear. And Case on the course now. Of course, he's down a couple of laps, but again, this is points for the day for the championship. Coming down that straightaway again, Ward is looking to get around Baldwin, and Baldwin once again holds him off. Boy, there isn't much separation between those two. Enos Callejo running in third place. Tom Harper in fourth, Anson Silva in fifth, Clayton Emma Sr. in sixth, and Kiala Tom in seventh. Keith Ferris is in eighth, and again Jeff down into the turns, and Doug Ward backs off as Jeff holds on to first place. Enos is still in third, and looks like maybe in that turn Tom Harper pulls up into third place over Enos, and Anson gets around Enos to move into fourth position. Now these drivers are serious out here, and again Jeff Baldwin in first place coming down the straightaway in front of Doug Ward. Tom Harper running in third place, behind him Anson Silva, number 88, Ben Enos. Kiala, Clayton Emma Sr. and Keith Ferris. Kiala moving up there a couple of positions. Enos looks like he's developed trouble. He holds up his hand, takes off the course. He may be out for the remainder of this heat. He's having a little trouble. Halfway through the second heat, and Jeff Baldwin and Doug Ward are abreast coming down there. Jeff slides out, still maintaining first place over Doug Ward. Third place is Tom Harper, followed by Anson Silva. And once again, Kiala has developed a little problem on the rear end there as he has lost his muffler. It swung around. A piece fell off as he went up the back stretch. Stan's out there in the center of the track. Will let him know that he has a little trouble. And Jeff and Doug are still having a battle. It looks like Doug has gotten around Jeff Baldwin to take over first place. Ward now running in first place. Number 28 getting around Jeff Baldwin running in second place. Tom Harper's running in third. Anson Silva in fourth. Clayton Emma Sr. in fifth and Keith Ferris in sixth. Kiala has pulled off at the track for repairs. Six drivers still maintaining the pace out here on the track. Keith Ferris gets around Clayton Emma Jr. So our field now is Doug Ward out there in front. Second place is Jeff Baldwin. Running in third is Tom Harper. Running in fourth is Anson Silva. Running in fifth is Keith Ferris, but he is down a couple of laps because he missed the start. And then there's Clayton Emma Sr. White flag is out for Doug Ward, lead driver. And here comes that checkered flag. Number 28, first place as he laps Clayton Emma Sr. there on the final lap. Jeff Baldwin takes second place. Turns around and looks to see how close third place is, way back there. Third place goes to Tom Harper. Fourth place, Anson Silva. And here comes Keith Ferris. And Clayton Emma Sr. And once again, our rookies lead off our third series of races. Green flag up as Stuart Acuna takes the lead. Behind him, Clayton Emma Jr. and then Chucky Suniga. 15 laps now for our third heat. So far, Stuart has collected 2,400 points today. Clayton 1,800. And Chucky 1,350. Drivers have had to contain with the wind all day. Been lucky and not had any rain out here at Maui Raceway Park for the close of the 1985 go-kart season. point in our rookie division for this final heat. Our positions still are the same. Stewart out in front in kart number 11, followed by Clayton Hema Jr. and then Chucky Suniga. And the white flag out for Stuart Acuna, having a perfect score. Around this lap, he takes it easy. He's been leading pole to pole in all 3 heats. And here comes Stewart for that checkered flag. Ran a nice season here at Maui Raceway Park for go-kart racing. Looks like he's going to be our champion in the rookie division. And looks like second place is going to go to Clayton Hema Jr. Coming around the far end now. Got one more turn left here in the 85 race, and he takes the checkered flag. Chucky Boy, third place. Green flag is up now as our rookie juniors and our juniors are off and racing in their final 15-lap heat. Looks like Dustin Costa out there in first position. Second place, Joseph Ventura. Third place is Sonny Bell for the rookie juniors. For the junior division, Clayton Bell in first place. Fourth place overall, Danton Acuna in second place. Joseph Ventura now in the red helmet there, number 17. Has taken over first place, getting around. Dustin Costa as he spun out there. Running in second place overall is Clayton Bell. Third place is Sonny Bell. Then Danton Acuna, and Dustin has slipped back to the rear. Joseph out in first place. Clayton looking to catch up to Joseph. Dustin Costa gets around Sonny Bell. Looks like he's moved up into third place overall. So setting our field now, we have Joseph Ventura, number 17, out in first position there, followed by Clayton Bell. He's running first place in the juniors. Second place in the junior rookies is Dustin Costa, and then third place is Sonny Bell, followed by Danton Acuna running second place for the juniors. Our field is spreading out as our heat continues. Joseph Ventura still out there in first place with Clayton Ballard second place, Dustin Costa third place, Sonny running in fourth, and then Danton Kuna in fifth. The wind has again picked up here at Maui Raceway Park. So we hit the halfway point through our final heat for our rookie juniors and their juniors. Good day of racing out here. Outside of a few spin outs in the turns, we haven't had any serious mishaps. A little engine pelican, and a couple of our drivers have had to drop out, but generally everything's been running very smoothly for our championship race. Still Joseph Ventura out there in first place, followed by Clayton Ball, and then Dustin Costa, Sonny Ball, and Danton Acuna. Joseph Ventura holding the lead for a better part of this race. Dustin finally gets around Clayton Ball there, moving up into second place overall. White flag out now for the final lap for our rookie juniors and juniors. Joseph Ventura leading our group around. flag will be coming out there for number 17, Joseph Ventura. Second place goes to Dustin Costa. Third place to Sonny Bell for our rookie juniors. First place for our juniors goes to Clayton Bell. And second place will go to Danton Acuna. Danton has part of his lap to finish up. He's up there at the top end. Will be coming around. And Danton finishes up his final lap of the 85 season. For the clouds today, we have our final heat for our MAC class. And cones fly as they go around the bottom end corner. Craig Osted out there in front, followed by Serena Santos, followed by number 12, Kenneth Medeiros, and then comes Kalani Tom, John Eliason, and Danny Ranger. I guess it's Danny Ranger and then John Eliason. Vernon Bell out again as he had motor problems in the first heat. Out there in front, he's flying. Number 11 there. Number 65, Serena Santos, holding her ground. Third place is Ken Medeiros, then Kalani, Danny, and John. For championship points, Keala Tom has already won the MAC class, followed by Jeff Baldwin taking second place. So this is a race between Kalani Tom and Danny Ranger for that third slot for the overall 85 championship of the MAC class. Craig Hosted out there in front, putting ground between he and Serena Santos in second place. Kenneth Medeiros close up there behind Serena. Still running out there in first place, followed by Serena's, and then Kenneth Medeiros and Kalani. John Eliason getting around Danny Ranger, has pulled up a position. Stiff wind continues to blow out here at Maui Raceway Park, as it has through all the day's races. Of 1985, Greg Hosted out there in first place, Serena Santos second place, Kenneth Medeiros in third place. Kalani Tom in fourth place. John Eliason in fifth place. And here comes Danny Ranger. There on Kenneth Medeiros, getting around Kalani Tom. Craig Holstead way out in front. Serena Sanders safe in second there. So the race is in there in third and fourth position right now between Kenneth Medeiros and John Eliason. Judd pulling up abreast of Kenneth up there through the turns, looking to get around. Rest of our drivers going around the track pretty much in the same position. Craig, then Serena. Kenneth and John battling it out down here. John pulls up in the turns. Kenneth makes it on the straightaway. Kalani and Danny running in the back. And John off there at the side of the track, running over things, losing things. And it looks like he's still going. But he's out of that third place race. John's still trying to do on the track repairs there off to the side. White flag out now for Greg Holstead and Serena Santos. They'll be coming around for the final lap of the MAC class. Checkered flag for Greg Holstead in first place. Danny Ranger is down a lap. Serena Santos coming around for second place. Third place will go to Kenneth Medeiros. Fourth place will go to Kalani Tom. John is down as he had a little trouble there. Our karts are lined up for the final Out in front is number 28, Doug Ward, followed by Tom Harper. And then there's Jeff Baldwin, Anson Silva, Keith Ferris, Ines Kaliehu, and Keala Tom. Final heat. Doug Ward out in front, followed by Tom Harper. Oh, and Tom Harper has a spin out up there in the turn, and the field passes by, jumps in before Enos. No, that isn't, excuse me, that is not Enos. That is Clayton Hema Sr. Excuse. It looks like we're short Enos this time around. Dropped off for the final heat. Doug Ward is out in front, followed by Jeff Baldwin, and Keith Ferris is up to pass Anson Silva. Doesn't make it as he goes into the turn. Anson remains in third position, followed by Keith. Battling it out for third and fourth, followed by Tom Harper. Then it's Keala and Clayton. Looks like our battle is in the third place position between Anson and Keith. There comes Tom Harper into the field, attempting to get around. Keith Ferris drops back, and Anson, Keith, and Ferris in that order through the bottom turn. He slips in there on the turn, taking over third place. Anson slipping back to fourth. Our driver is pouring it on for this final race here at Maui Raceway Park for go-karting. Way out in front is Doug Ward. Jeff is pulled out in second place quite a ways. Keith is now making some distance between he and Anson down through the bottom turn. Halfway now through this final heat. First place is Doug Ward, second place Jeff Baldwin, third place Keith Ferris, fourth place Anson Silva, Tom Harper, then Keala and Clayton. Still watching Keith Ferris, Anson, and Tom Harper, very tight in there. In fact, Keith is even beginning to pull up on Jeff Baldwin here in second place. Clayton Emma Sr. There's Keala. Looks like he's got his muffler exhaust system there kind of fixed. It doesn't seem to be hanging this time. He had to drop out of the second heat, make a little repair there. In second and third place, Keith's moved up quite close to Jeff. Jeff leading just in front of Keith Ferris here. And Keith is almost abreast of Jeff. They're going through the turns at the top end now. Down the start-finish line. Jeff makes some distance between Keith as he gets into the bottom end now. The top end, Jeff and Keith still tight in there as they head down the start-finish line. White flag out now as we go around for our last lap. Checkered flag out for Doug Ward. He's running in first position. Second place is Jeff Baldwin. Will be Keith Ferris unless Jeff makes a spin out on this last time around. Fourth place will go to Tom Harper, then Anson Silva, and Keala Tom.
We have here a bunch of guys that came over from Honolulu, and we wanted to spend a little time talking with them. First of all, there's a lot of years of karting here, and I want to go through them one at a time. First of all, thanks for coming, Doug.
Thank you.
It's special when you come over and race here on Maui. By the way, Doug is the IKF governor for the state of Hawaii, and also affiliated with the Pacific Karting Club in Honolulu. What do you think about the races today?
Well, it was terrific, Doc. We've been back here before, but this is the first chance we had a time to actually race, and I think it was terrific. You got a good organization, good support, and we look forward to coming back next year. Thank you.
Good. I'm sure everybody that participated with you want to see you come back. They call it a second chance at you. It's just too bad it was kind of cold today, kind of rainy, and it wasn't kind of condition that we usually run, but I'm sure the guys had fun. I'd like to sneak over next to you, and this is Harry Ward. He is now the president for 86 of the Pacific Karting Club in Honolulu. I want to turn to Harry because he has a lot of years in racing, and ask him what he thinks about what's happening here on Maui.
Well, first of all, I'd say I'm impressed. The last time I was on Maui, the race was maybe 10 or 12 years ago.
Yeah, that was in '76.
Oh, was it? Yeah. And it was only half a handful of karts, so I was impressed at what I saw here today. The organization looks good. Looks like you got a good handle on things.
Well, as I can see, you know, as looking back through the years that I've been racing too, it's a family atmosphere, and I think that's what's going to keep it going. And opening it up to the public like this, maybe it'll all come together. What did you think about the Max out there? Sort of reminiscing, thought back.
That's nostalgia. Yeah, they're a lot of fun years with those Max. But unfortunately, they're on their way out. The Yamahas are so superior in performance and economy that the Max are short-lived. But they're good. That's a lot of years with them Max.
Harry's sort of a professional with the Briggs & Stratton, and we run our rookies and junior rookies and junior classes out here with 4-strokes. What do you think about 4-strokes running the way we've been doing it here?
Well, I like that. We've been trying for the last few years to get the 4 cycles going on Oahu, but we can't get anybody interested for some reason.
Yeah, we felt that it was a safe place, and it was real cheap in a sense compared to what you can spend in karting, and we feel that it's a pretty nice place to start off, especially with a big family and kids that are interested. Anyway, I'd like to sneak over now to Art Scheller. Art, thank you for coming.
Hey, Doc. Good to see you again.
I want to tell you, this is probably the best flagman you ever see out there on the starting grid.
Appreciate you inviting me to give it a shot there today. As you can see, I brought my gear just in case, you know,
You did me a big favor. You didn't know that, but you did me a big favor. Art's been that's okay. Art's been racing here in Hawaii for a long time. Maybe you can sort of reminisce back when you started, where you started, and what's karting like now compared to then.
Oh, it's come a long way. I've been with it since 1960, Doc, and I know you came into it there in Hawaii or on Oahu in 70, 71, around in there. And it has sophisticated itself considerably here in recent years. I'd say the last 6 or 8 years in particular. And to me, probably there's just an awful lot of sophistication, a lot of good things that's happened. It's really been a trip down memory lane here today, seeing some of the gear that these fellows are racing with that we had in some time ago, and really the drivers are doing great with it. It was fun really seeing it.
The last time Art was out here, we did a race over at the shopping center, and he did the flagging. It was fun then to see him flag, and today especially. I want to thank you for all the work you did out there today.
Hey, Doc.
It's just too bad we didn't have any hot sun like we usually do.
All right.
We had
cool.
We had Haleakala weather today, but I want to thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Anyway, these guys are from Honolulu, and we wanted to thank them and ask them a few questions about karting. Thank you very much, Harry.
Thanks for having us over, Doc.
Thank you, Harry. Doug.
Appreciate it.
Art.
What was that? Shock going on?
Welcome back to Maui Raceway Park. This is our trophy presentation for today's race. As you know, today is the 10th race of our season. On behalf of Valley Altamont Association, we want to thank all of you for coming out and participating, especially the drivers, and a special aloha for the guys from Honolulu. How about a hand for these guys from Honolulu coming out here and supporting us here at Maui Raceway Park. Okay, we'd like to start off with the rookie class. First of all, we'd like to call on the third place with 2,025 points, number 22, Chuck Saniga. Where's Chucky? Third place. In second place with 2,700 points, number 47, Clayton Hema Jr. How about a hand for Clayton? And in first place, and he's been here all year, tough guy, number 11, with a perfect score, 3,600 points. How about a hand for Stuart Acuna, smallest guy out here. Okay, this is our rookie class. How about a big hand for these guys? Thank you. Okay, going to the rookie junior class. In third place with 2,025 points. And a lot of problems out there with his go-kart. Number 77, Sonny Bell. Where's Sonny? Father-son right here. Okay, in second place with 3,000 points and a bunch of spin-outs, number 47, Dustin Costa. And in first place, we haven't seen him for a long time up front, with 3,300 points, number 17, how about a hand for Joseph Ventura. This is our rookie junior class. How about a hand for these boys? Thank you. Okay, in the junior class, just two guys out there today. In second place with 2,700 points, kart 790, Denton Acuna, second place. with a perfect day today with 3,600 points. How about a hand for number 88, Clayton Bell? This is our junior class. Thank you, guys. Okay, next up is our Mac 300 class, and the guys from Honolulu were telling me they were reminiscing, going back to the old days, but we're still alive here on Maui with the Mac 300 class. First of all, I'd like to call up fourth place with 1,563 points, and geez, it was real tight all day. Number 55, Kalani Tom. Where's Kalani? Hey, where's Kalani? New brake pads, that's why. In third place with 1,575 points, number 12, Kenneth Maderas, and we haven't seen him for a long time. Kenneth Maderas. Okay, in second place with 2,775 points, number 65, Serena Santos. Where's Serena? You had to kiss this one. Okay, lucky number 11, 3,300 points. How about a hand for Craig Halsett, winner of the class, Mac 300. This is our Mac 300 class. How about a hand for these? I was gonna say guys, but I gotta say guys and girls. Okay, moving on to the Yamaha class. This is the light stock piston fork class, and a good turnout. And we have 4 positions that we're awarding today. In fourth place, with 1,395 points, number 88, Anson Silva. Our third place winner with 2,082 points was Tom Hopper, and he had to leave. And he said something about a broken water main at his house, so he had to leave right away. We'll move on to second place with 2,475 points, number 66, Jeff Bowen. Put a hand for Jeff. And our guest, an IKF governor for Hawaii, out of Honolulu with 3,600 points, perfect day. Sure taught me a lot of different things about driving, because just watching it was fun. Number 28, Doug Ward. How about a hand for Doug Ward? This is our light piston port class. How about a hand for all of these guys? Thank you. Okay, now we're going to move over to our end of year points awards. What happened is you had to qualify by racing 6 races out of the 10 scheduled races throughout the year, and these guys came out every race and accumulated points at the end of the year. We totaled up those points, and this is the way it all fell. We'd like to start off with the rookie class. In third place, and he had 8 races, a total points of 7,225 points. Number 11, Chuck Suniga. Where's Chuck? Third place for the year. In second place, also raced 8 races, had 9,775 points. Number 47, Clayton Hammer Jr. Where's Clayton? Second place for the year. And in first place, with a whopping 12,750 points and 8 races, how about a hand for Stuart Acuna, champion of the class here on Maui. That will be almost as big as he is. This is our rookie class. How about a big hand? All year these guys came out and raced. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the rookie junior class. We had 3 drivers that qualify. In third place with 9,925 points and 9 races out of 10. Number 77, Sonny Bell. Where's Sonny? Okay, in second place with 11,075 points and 9 races. How about a hand for number 17, Joe Ventura, second place for the year. And in first place with 13,050 points and 9 races, number 47, Dustin Costa, champion of the rookie junior class for 1985. This is our rookie juniors. How about a big hand? They worked hard all year. Thank you, boys. Okay, in the junior class, 2 drivers qualified. In second place with 9,300 points and 8 races, number 790, Denton Acuna. Second place. Where's Denton? In first place with 13,025 points and 8 races, number 88, champion of the class, Clayton Bell. These are our juniors. How about a big hand? Thank you, boys. Okay, moving on to the Mac 300 class. A lot of guys got into the class and then moved on to different classes, but it stayed alive all year, and 3 guys qualified. In third place, with 6 races this year, and a total of 4,509 points, and it was really close. I gotta call up the lucky number 13, Dan Ranger. Where's Danny Ranger? Dan Ranger. The Long Ranger, where are you? Third place for the year. Just made it with 6 races. Okay, with 8 races, 9,002 points. Number 65, Jeff Bowen. And in first place with 9,150 points and 8 races, number 89, Keala Tom. Hey, Keala. These are the survivors of the Mac 300 class. How about a hand for these guys? May the Macs live on. Okay, we're gonna move over to our heavy piston port class, and we had 2 qualifiers. At the end of 7 races throughout the year, in second place with 7,825 points, I want to call on number 21, Rodney Uwe Kalani. Qualifying first with 8 races, 9,725 points, number 74, Clayton Hemmer Sr. Okay, this is our champion of the heavy piston port class. How about a big hand for these guys? All year they came out. To the light piston port class, and I want to tell you, it was close coming into today's race with the top 3 guys, and we had some changes because of the results today. Qualifying third place with 8,160 points, number 23, Ines Kailehu. How about a hand for Ines? By the way, Ines had 10 races, one of the few that raced every race this year, with 9 races. In second place with 8,691 points, I want to call on number 88, Anson Silva. Also with 9 races this year, with 8,878 points, I want to call on the gentleman himself, number 7, Keith Veris, champion of the light piston port class for 1985. Turn around, Keith, we want to get a picture of all of you guys. How about a big hand for these guys? These guys came out and missed only 1 race, other than Ines, who came out and raced 10 races. Thank you very much. Okay. We wanted to spend a little time acknowledging some of the people that supported us here at the track, and sometimes we're out there racing, racers. Sometimes we're out there racing and we don't get to see some of the people that work hard, and I want to call on four ladies in fact, that really worked hard. First of all, Mrs. Bell, for our registration, would you please come up? I want to acknowledge you. Please come up. I want to call on Rose Paris. Is she around? Rose is not here. I'm sorry, but how about a big hand for Rose? You know, she spent a lot of time out here. Cookie Hiley. These are scorekeepers, by the way. Come on, Cookie. Leave your soda over there. And of course, my wife, Debbie. You notice there's two of them. How about a big hand for these women? They worked hard all year, volunteered their time, and just stuck in there and made it work for us. I want to make sure I get a kiss from all of them. Thank you very much. Ready?
Okay, Valley Out Timing Association would like to recognize a couple people here for all their efforts and time. First off, Debbie, we have a certificate of recognition from Valley Out Timing Association. Thank you very much for coming out and getting pregnant. And we also have a plaque here for we have a plaque here for Doc Costa for all his work. This was supposed to be awarded at our annual banquet for the Maui drag strip, but he couldn't make it, so this is appropriate time now, the end of the year, for our go-karts. This goes to Doc Costa for all his effort.
Thank you, folks. I enjoy karting, and I hope all of you out there enjoy karting. For 1986, it's a different race schedule. I'm sure there's going to be 10 or more races. As soon as the races, the schedule is set up, we'll notify everybody. It's enjoyable, as you can see. It's a family atmosphere, and we like to invite all of you to come down and just be with us for a race, and I'm sure you'll get the karting bug that all of us get once in a while. On behalf of Valley Out Timing Association, I want to express a mahalo to all of the sponsors that have sponsored us throughout the year. For the people that came and watched our karting, thank you again for coming in and paying the admission, because the awards is what the drivers receive by you participating. Come and join us in 1986 here at Maui Raceway Park. On behalf of Valley Out Timing Association, I'm Doc Costa. Come out and do it an inch off of ground here at Maui Raceway Park. Thank you.